Honestly, manifestation is so simple and so easy, but people keep missing out on this one thing. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rahaza, and if this is the first time that you're seeing my face, then welcome. It's so nice to have you. So, we as a collective need to stop freaking overcomplicating manifestation, okay? We need to simplify it, not listen to a million different things, a million different techniques, a million different ways that manifestation could potentially work, because listen, hear me out. I'm not here bashing anyone. I'm not gonna say that people are wrong when they're talking about all these different complicated manifestation techniques and this and that. Like, I'm not here to say that anyone is incorrect in talking about manifestation, okay? I myself have videos on numerous different techniques and they all work, okay? I think this is one kind of foundational understanding that we need to have, is that there are so many truths in this life, and each truth is going to be different to each of us because we all have unique experiences, unique perspectives that shape the way that we view this world, and different techniques and different things are going to work for each of us, right? I'm not saying that any one method is particularly wrong or right or true or untrue. I believe that multiple things can be true at once. But regardless of any manifestation technique that you're using, or if we honestly just look past all of the noise and all the chatter that goes on in the manifestation community and all the manifestation videos, if we just look past that and look at the straight up truth, like, how do I manifest? There is one common denominator that every single approach has, and that is that it is our goal. If we want to manifest something from our mind into reality, from the intangible to the tangible, if we want to see our manifestations being reflected back to us in our reality, the one common denominator is that we need to be able to believe. We need to be able to believe that our manifestation is coming and that it's already here. Now, I know you might be thinking, okay, duh, like, yeah, that's obvious. We need to get ourselves to believe. And actually, that's not even the point of this video, because that's the obvious, right? That's the obvious common denominator that every single manifestation coach will tell you, is that you need to be able to believe your manifestation is coming. But what is failed to be told to you, or not even failed to be told, but failed by, at least from what I see from a lot of my clients, from a lot of people that I know personally, and just from myself before I was able to really lock down on this concept and this idea, the thing that goes right over people's head is what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. And it's so simple. It's such a, like, duh kind of moment, but nonetheless, it's the biggest thing that people overlook when it comes to manifesting, and it's why people can't get themselves to that point of believing that their manifestation is coming, right? Our number one goal when it comes to manifestation is getting ourselves to the point where we truly believe, right? Keyword, we need to truly believe, not think, but believe on a core, soul, subconscious, deep down level, self-concept level. We need to truly believe on a self-concept level that our desire is coming, or that it's already here. We need to imagine as if our desire is already here. Now, to get something to be a part of our belief system, it could potentially be challenging because our belief system is subconscious, right? If it was conscious, it would be called our thoughts, right? But it's not our thoughts, it's our beliefs. And our beliefs are not that easy to change. It doesn't take 2 seconds. And I don't want to put any limitations on you or anyone watching this video, but generally speaking, beliefs are a little harder to change than our thoughts, right? We can choose to feed ourselves different thoughts, but truly changing our beliefs, that is really our goal. That's what we need to get to, is changing the beliefs and the programs that are running on the subconscious, because that is what creates our self-concept. That's what creates the way that we view this world. And the way that we view this world is the way that this world is going to show up for us, because everything is a reflection of our internal world. But just because it's a little bit harder to change our beliefs than to change our thoughts, that doesn't mean that it needs to be hard. Now, the thing about manifestation that gets people stuck, it's not the concept and the idea of manifestation itself. I mean, logically and as a concept, it's pretty easy to logically understand. The hard part isn't understanding that you need to believe in what you want in order for it to manifest. That's not the hard part. The hard part is actually believing. It is actually getting yourself to believe. Now, I want to give you a non-woo-woo example, if you will, to explain how we can truly ingrain these beliefs into our reality and be able to see or manifest our manifestations come into fruition. So let's use the example of, let's say you have a New Year's resolution, a New Year's goal that you want to lose 10 pounds. You want to start going to the gym and you want to get a rockin' body and you want to start to see some ab lines. Okay, let's use this example. You know that if you want to be successful in receiving the thing that you desire, which in this case is abs, that if this is the result that you want, then in order to get that result, you know that you need to adopt the habit of going to the gym. And in order to effectively adopt the habit of going to the gym needs to become a repetitive, consistent cycle and pattern that you do daily on a consistent basis, right? You're hopefully not just going to the gym on January 1st and expecting to see abs on your body the next day. You know that you need to build up a habit of going to the gym. You know that you need to make it sustainable. You know there needs to be some level of repetition. You know that you need to go on a consistent basis to see results, right? This is on a physical level when it comes to changing something in the physical, taking an action in the 3D physical world in order to receive an outcome. In this case, getting abs. Working out, getting stronger, looking fit. You know that physically you need to build the habits. You don't work out for one day and then expect to see your dream body the next day, right? So why do we treat our manifestations like this? We can see on a physical level we need to build new habits in order to see physical changes. But what about mental changes? If we want to ingrain new beliefs, then we need to repetitively think the same thoughts over and over again. Okay, so this is the secret and the key point of this video is that the way to ingrain new beliefs is through repetition. Okay, consistency, persisting with the new beliefs, with the new thoughts that you want to adopt. Just keep on repeating them and affirming them over and over and over again until they become solidified beliefs. When it comes to manifesting, the goal that we really want to achieve is to get ourselves to believe. We want to get ourselves to believe because we want to be in a space where our self-concept, the beliefs that we hold around ourselves and of the world is so strongly in our favor, so strongly supports the idea that we can manifest easily, that everything comes to us easily and effortlessly, and all the manifestation, self-conscious concept beliefs that there are, right? When we have this foundation of a true belief, not just a thought, because thoughts come and go, they're not truly ingrained into our subconscious, they're not truly our self-concept, right? Self-concept, keyword over here. If it's not truly our self-concept in the way that we view and believe and perceive the world around us, then we're gonna have a harder time manifesting. It's going to take a longer time to manifest because people give up before taking the necessary repetitive and consistent action of creating that new belief. People give up before the belief is solidified into their subconscious. We have the beliefs that we do about life, about manifestation, about what we think that we deserve, about what we think we can manifest, about how fast we think we can manifest. All of these thoughts, all of these programs that we have that are limiting us, that are the limiting beliefs that are blocking us, that we can consciously or unconsciously be aware of or be made aware of, that are blocking us from manifesting. We can be aware that we have these deep conditioned beliefs that were conditioned within us, that were programmed within us from a young age. So because we have these programmed beliefs, it may be a process, and a bigger process for some more than others, that it may take for us to be able to break down this conditioning. Now, I'm not trying to limit us or limit you, but I'm trying to remind you to consciously reaffirm what you're desiring often. Or often enough, because if we're not consciously creating and we're not consciously deciding what we want to create or manifest in our lives, then our unconscious has the wheel in our lives, and we're going to be manifesting because we're manifesting all the time, right? We're going to be manifesting based off of our unconscious programming. We're going to be going off of the self-concept that is just naturally programmed within us. We haven't taken conscious control, so we're unconsciously manifesting a reality that is not desirable to us. We need to remember the power that we have to choose our self-concept, to rewrite our story, to reaffirm, to persist, to consistently tell ourselves a new story, to reprogram our beliefs so that we can easily tap into a reality that we desire to build. Now, this doesn't mean that we need to go and dig into every single limiting belief and every single subconscious pattern and truly get to the root. And why do I have money blocks, and all going through all the shadow work and doing all the healing? And while all those things are very necessary and we can and should do whatever we feel called and resonant to, a lot of times this can really just create more resistance, create more blocks, create more pain for ourselves, rather than just focusing on our self-concept overall, working on the root, working on what we feel like we deserve, what we believe, and reaffirming those positive beliefs. When we focus on that, when we focus on our broader identity, our broader self-concept, we're able to manifest anything that we want, no matter what category it's in. We're able to manifest it so much quicker. Okay, so our self-concept is the key, and if you're not sure exactly what self-concept is, or you want to learn more about it, you want to dive more into it, and you want to really change your internal dialogue and change the way that you show up and recreate your life, then I just created a brand new course called Life from Scratch, which I'm going to leave in the description down below. It's a little 4-week mini course where I'm going to be taking you on a journey of changing your internal dialogue, so the new thoughts and the new program that you want to ingrain into your mind, which by the way, I also give you about 100 self-concept affirmations to reaffirm to yourself, along with worksheets, along with video lessons, so that those new thoughts that we're creating, that we're affirming, are starting to become your dominant reality, the reality that you live in. Now, of course, our thoughts, we can't control all of our thoughts, right? Thoughts just pop into our head. We've got intrusive thoughts. We got thoughts that just pop in there. We're like, what the hell are you doing in there, right? We cannot control the thoughts that come to us, or at least we can't control all of our thoughts, right? We have about, 60,000 thoughts a day. 90% of them are repetitive from the day before. So no, we cannot control all the thoughts that come to us, but what we can do, what we do have control over, is to plant new thoughts through repetition, to choose which thoughts that we want to affirm and keep repeating those and rejecting the thoughts that we do not want to manifest or align with or choose as our dominant vibration. Now, the way that I recommend affirming these affirmations to ingrain these new beliefs into our identity, into our self-concept, is there are multiple ways that you can do it, but the way that I personally love doing it is by listening to different affirmation tracks, or by using the app ThinkUp. That one literally is a game changer, and I am not in any way affiliated with ThinkUp, but I use it every single day. It's amazing. It's an app where you can basically record your own affirmations, and it will repeat them back to you. It will like shuffle them. You can either play it behind music that they have on the app, or you can play it behind your own music on Spotify or Apple Music. Like, you can just have them on the background all day. You can literally be watching a YouTube video and have them like playing silently in the background and use them as subliminal. Sometimes I'll do that, but just constantly having these affirmations being replayed and repeated over and over so that it really gets into our subconscious. And I'm telling you that when I do this, literally, I look at myself as a new person. I really start becoming and embodying that version of me that has those new beliefs. And the more repetition, the more you keep repeating them, the more they're going to become your way of viewing yourself. They're going to become your self-concept. And again, your self-concept is the way that you view the world, is the way that you view the world, and is the way that the world is going to show up back for you. So that is the importance, that is the value, the power of repetition. Just keep persisting, just keep going. No, you're not doing anything wrong. No, manifestation isn't just not working for you. You're just needing to keep repeating the process. You need to keep making sure that you get yourself to a place where you believe so deeply in the power of the universe. You believe so deeply that the universe has to deliver to you, because your self-concept is just so strong that you have no doubts in your mind. The way that you have no doubts in your mind is by repetition, once again. It's not about the techniques that you do once, the 5 times 5 rule, the visualization technique. It's not about doing things one time and then being like, what the hell, uni? Why is this not working for me? Why is manifestation not working? Manifestation is bogus. No, we don't do things one time over here. We need to build the same way that we need to go to the gym and build muscles and create that as a habit and work on ourselves physically. We need to work on ourselves mentally to be able to get to a place where eventually we hit that momentum. Eventually we hit a compound effect where our habits compound over time and we're able to manifest so much quicker. But it's when we hit that knowing, it's when we hit that belief system, that deeply ingrained belief system that we have, that's when we hit the jackpot of manifestation. That's when our desires start flowing into our lives and we're like, oh my God, I've been planting the seeds, and finally the seeds are sprouting and I have everything in my life that I've ever dreamed of, okay? Don't give up on yourself. Keep believing in yourself. Keep reaffirming, keep persisting, keep continuing with the things that you're doing in order to manifest. I am not gonna let you give up over here, okay? We gotta keep up with our mental habits as well as our physical habits. Alright, that's all from me in this video, guys. I hope you got value out of it. If you did, please leave it a like down below and a comment letting me know what was the most valuable thing you got out of this video. Hit that subscribe button for new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and without further ado, I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Love ya.